Okay, so today I was bullish. We had retraced one. We had swept this daily low and not swept this daily low. So daily SMT, and I really want to see this high on both pairs, pretty much this high and this high on Nasdaq. See how we swept and came right back up. We didn't displace at all. And at the time, we were in this daily fair value gap. No daily fair value gap on ES, but in the 4 hour, we were still respecting this 4 hour imbalance. And Nasdaq, we didn't have a 4 hour imbalance. We had one up here, but we were, I think, I don't know. There was no imbalance on Nasdaq, but 4 hour on ES, and we had retraced into, or were looking to kind of retrace into equilibrium of this, possibly, or it's coming close to it. I was just mainly just bullish, mainly because of the daily sweep, and then how we were breaking structure on the 4 hour after that. And then we had a 4 hour S&T, I think. Nope, but we were still sweeping lows and then displacing up. So I really thought we were coming for this high. So I was pretty bullish today. Going in, we have this kind of high right here that was made. And there was this 4 hour imbalance as well, but overall market structure was giving this to hold and not this. So I was thinking on this getting displaced through. On the hourly, we had low right here, London low right there, and then Friday daily low. London low right here, and a high right here. So market open, we came down, swept the low. We swept this high, but it was already kind of taken out as an hourly high, but it's still a high. So we had a swept the low on Nasdaq and swept the high on ES. So I decided to go with the overall bias of us displacing through this high and sweeping this low and displacing up. So I executed on Nasdaq because ES never came down at all. ES never came down, but we were sweeping lows and respecting this 15-minute fair value gap. In this 5-minute fair value gap for the most part. We were respecting it. So I could have found some kind of way to enter on ES probably after we got displacement through this fair value gap and right here. But I decided to go on Nasdaq because it was just exactly how I would want to enter on something. We swept these lows, swept this 1 minute low. I just want to see either this get invalidated, but then we made a new low, made a new bearish fair value gap, so I'm going to see this invalidated. We got that, and we also got at the same time market structure shift right here. So I was going to enter on the retrace right back into this because it was right there. We decided to go up, up, up. So I was kind of mad. I'm like, damn, no entry. But I'm holding it. I'm like, I want to see an entry back into this. And it has to retrace a little bit at least. So I'm like, if it retraces it's going to have to come into equilibrium. And equilibrium is just right here. So I'm like, if it retraces equilibrium, gotta tap that. So I waited. We got hit right here, entered in, went up. We were going up. Okay. 1 to 2 was right here. And I was going to hold for a 1 to 3 because it was aligned with the bullish bias in the higher time frames. So I was going to wait for a 1 to 3. But Trump tweeted right here, and we were slowly going up with like 10 minutes. And within like 1 second, this just happened. Luckily, I decided to just move my stops right here on my Lucid accounts. Because I'm like, okay, we already had retraced in the equilibrium. We already made the displacement and retraced. Since we're breaking structure up here, I wouldn't want to see us at this point come down. Like if we're at this point and we come down to right here, the likelihood of us just going back down, I feel like is higher. So I moved it up there. On my Top Step Live account, I moved it to break even because I'm down on it real bad, and I was really just going for a 1 to 2 on that. But anyways, got knocked out of the trade because of Trump. So I can't say if it went to a 1 to 3. If that didn't happen, it still went to like the area of the 1 to 3. But who knows what would have happened really if he didn't tweet like that. So yeah, overall, and now that this is the next day I'm doing it. Today was CPI. I didn't trade today because of CPI. But looking at structure right now, there is still this daily high, swing high, all-time highs. And we have this high right here, of course, from last week. So pretty sure weekly high. Same thing on NASDAQ. We have the swing high, relative equal highs right here with this week. We have this weekly high. And we did end up kind of not respecting this fully. Kind of we're breaking through it, but I still think that the S&P is valid. I still think we're up for these highs unless we get on the daily like a break of structure through this and displacement through that and displacement through this level. I'll be bearish on the daily time frame. But for now, I still feel like we're going to come up and get these highs. Maybe today might have been low of the week, or maybe tomorrow might be low of the week to go up. But still on the 4 hour. Now we have retraced on NASDAQ to the equilibrium. I don't know if we hit any OTE. We did hit OTE almost the golden area, but we did hit that. And we're breaking structure, looks like up, displacing through this. So, yes. Equilibrium. Let's see if we displace through this 4 hour by tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to trade tomorrow either, just because let's see what happens with this tomorrow. It's PPI and someone speaks. I forgot who, like Fetterman, Shillman, Chairman Warsh or whatever. He's speaking tomorrow. So I want to see what happens. We might end up taking these highs out tomorrow. But I want to see what we do with this, with these imbalances and how we end up moving up to these highs. So yeah.